I'm also going to be coming to the city in the future to try to find ways for the city to help our youth, and why our youth help the city. Maybe finding ways that the youth can help our community, and in the process maybe get some monies back as a way of saying thank you for helping the community of Mesquite. I'm also asking for the city to help with some of their own resources, not monies. It may involve monies, but not that in the beginning. We've got personnel here in the city that can help a youth center get started. I'm talking about those who can write grants, who can find monies. I mean, look at what the city has been able to do with a senior center. And getting land, to get the money for land, getting money for building, and then an addition onto that. I'm not talking about taking money away from the seniors. Please, that's not what I'm saying. I don't want anybody to misquote me on that. What I'm saying is that there is a way to find these monies for a youth center as well, to help our youth out the same way we've helped the senior adult population. I know that both the fire departments and the police departments have been able to find grant monies to help them, to help the community as well. Are some of those resources available? Not monies, but personnel who can help do this. But I'm not only looking for help from the city of Mesquite, I'm looking for help from the community. The community itself. This is a community center, a community youth center. We need help from those who want to make a difference in the life of our youth, who will help mentor them in conjunction with that new mentoring program. They're already talking about using this facility because there are mentors right now that can't make it on the hours of school hours, but can make it after hours because they work during the week. And so they can make it afterwards. So they're talking about having a centralized place where they can come, have computers, have tablets, have these things that they can help their youth graduate. We're also talking about having licensed counselors and certified life coaches. I also know that within our community there's a lot of people who want to be able to help. So there are some people in our community that are grant writers. Let's get a group of grant writers together that can sit down and put their heads together and find out ways in order to get monies outside of our community to come on in. Even today, talking about that somebody gave me a card with somebody who is a grant writer. Even today, talking with a local business, I got the person's card and said, I want to be able to help you in any way that I can possibly help you because our youth need help. And, you know, their house is a house for youth. This is what's going on, gentlemen. More importantly, I'm asking for volunteers. Those people who want to speak life into our youth, who would just give time to be able to come out after school or on weekends, during the summer or during school year. That will speak life into our youth. We're going to need monetary donations. We're going to need donations of pool table. It's really neat that somebody's already given us a pool table. But ping pong tables, arcade type games, vending machines for food items, computer and tablets to help their students, with their schoolwork, and mentors as well. Board games. Some of the students wanted a night for just board games. We want a place that we could go that we could just have board games. Have TVs mounted on the walls, a sound system that is in there. And sure, wouldn't it be great to have the ultimate youth room where youth want to go, but they want to be able to hang out, that's safe? Personally, I can't tell you how many adults and youth have come up to me and said, yeah, we need something like this. This came up actually when we put on the Stomp in the New Year. And how many youth after that program came up and said, can we do this again? When can we do this again? We want this more than once a year. And then one of our local members of our police department came in and looked around and said, I'm surprised that you got some of these kids. I said, why? He says, well, I've arrested some of them. I said, then this is where they need to be, isn't it? I hope that you as a city council will extend to our youth that hope and vote for these things. Give a vote of confidence. Give your consent. Do whatever is necessary to get a youth center up and running and removing any undue roadblocks. And you know what I'm talking about. Any undue roadblocks that are going to raise their ugly heads. In short, will you vote to give the youth of our community a chance? Will you vote and approve this so that we can get this started? We need to start something as soon as possible, because the next school year is coming around the corner. And so in short, really quick, will you consent and have the library in the old school be given for a youth center? If we don't need it, you get it back. But will you help also direct human resources in helping us find and locate funds for this project? We write a letter of support, full support from this city to this youth center so that we can go out and get the funding that is necessary outside of this community. And will you help get us through the red tape that may be coming up to get this center up and running? To let you know that this is there's a 501c3 that has been developed years ago. It's called Day Springs Ranch. Let me just give you a quick synopsis of it. It's a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping our youth, local youth, deal with, but not limited to, homelessness, drug and alcohol addiction, pregnancy, illnesses due to sexual-related diseases, and providing a safe environment to deal with these issues. You've already dealt with me in the past on this when we were able to get an abstinence program developed for the schools here. And when we got it, by the way, because of what you did, now all the schools in Clark County have this abstinence program because of what Mesquite did. It's unheard of. Also, the Stomp in the New Year was something that the Day Springs Ranch helped to put on, along with the cooperation with the NCPC and also the businesses and residents of Mesquite. So, gentlemen, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you. But we need help. And I think it's time to start talking about it and start doing something about it. Thank you.